This show is sponsored by MidasResources.com, your trusted source for precious metals since 1996. Call Midas today at 1-800-686-2237.
Greetings, friends, and welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality and to your well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body. You are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 20 years of practicing pharmacy, I've seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity, skin diseases like psoriasis and eczema and rosacea and acne, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds, recoveries that by the standards of the modern medical model can only be called miraculous. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure, because the human biological system is a healing system. It's a regenerating system. It is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while it may seem like a miracle to some folks, this renewing system is really just the way the body works. If you have questions about health, nutrition, prescription drugs, if you want to get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you here on The Bright Side. Our number is 866-582-9933, 866-582-9933. If you want to learn more about the longevity products, the ones I take and the ones I recommend, you can go to my website, brightsideben.com. We have all the products up there, including the Healthy Start Pack and my personal favorite longevity product, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine multivitamin mineral complex powder that you add to water and drink. You can find out all about it on brightsideben.com. You can also check out the articles and the videos, and if you want to make some money selling longevity products or just get your products wholesale, you can click on the Join Now link on the upper left-hand corner of the page, and for a one-time $10 fee, you can join the Bright Side Ben team and make some money and sell longevity products, have yourself a business with all the perks, tax write-offs, and all the things that come with having a business. And you can also get your products at the wholesale price. You can also call the Bright Side Ben phone team at 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470. All right, thanks so much for joining us once again on The Bright Side. Coming up at the bottom of the hour today, we're going to have a special guest, Linda Peterson. She's the author of The Healing Journal, Taking Control of Your Journey Through Cancer. Linda is a cancer survivor, and her book is written for cancer sufferers and their families and their loved ones as a way of expressing themselves through, as she puts in her subtitle, through their journey through cancer. Linda's story is inspiring. Her book is valuable and important. And if you're dealing with cancer, you have a friend or a loved one who's dealing with cancer, you're going to want to hear what she has to say at the bottom of the hour today. All right, I want to continue talking about the pancreas and pancreatic insufficiency. Last program, I said that there's a vitamin that's very important, and it's associated with pancreatic insufficiency. I should say deficiencies in this very important vitamin are associated with pancreatic insufficiencies, and that is vitamin B12. This stupendously important nutrient plays a key role in nerve health and in brain health and in digestive health. There was an article that was published last week in the journal Gut that showed that vitamin B12 can be an important nutritional supplement for treating hepatitis C. Researchers found that significant is how they put it, significant positive effects were especially noticeable in patients whose hep C was particularly resistant to treatment. And considering that a good 60 to 65, even 70% of hep C patients are going to go on to develop chronic hepatitis C, we're talking about a very serious finding. Vitamin B12 deficiency is one of the most, if not if not the most important micronutrient deficiency in all of micronutrient deficiencies, and it truly is a major health crisis, in the words of Sally Pacholik and Dr. Jeffrey Stewart in their great book, Could It Be Vitamin B12? Vitamin B12 deficiency is a hidden epidemic, and as it turns out, pancreatic insufficiency can be a direct cause of vitamin B12 deficiency. In a study that was published in the European Journal of Pediatrics in 1981, researchers found that poor vitamin B12 absorption was linked to deficiencies in pancreatic juices, and replacing those juices using pancreatin improved the absorption of B12 in all test subjects. Another article that was published in 1990 in the journal Pancreas, it was shown that a malabsorption of vitamin B12 occurs in about 30% of adult patients with pancreatic insufficiency issues. Considering how hard it is to diagnose pancreatic insufficiency, how vague the symptoms can be, and how significant and important vitamin B12 deficiency is, this is just another reason to make sure that you're supplementing with pancreatin, supplementing with pancreatin-containing products, supplementing with the ultimate enzymes from Youngevity. I cannot stress this enough. If you are dealing with any digestive problems, or even if you don't think you have any digestive problems, get yourself on those ultimate enzymes. The benefits are tremendous, and the benefits are diverse, including for the pancreas and now including for the absorption of vitamin B12. You can find out all about the ultimate enzymes on our shopping cart at brightsideben.com. Another important function of the pancreas involves the production of plain old baking soda, sodium bicarbonate. The pancreas pumps out sodium bicarbonate, and this sodium bicarb is very important for the absorption of nutrients from food. When food leaves the stomach and enters into the intestine, signals are sent from the intestine to the pancreas, and a big squirt of sodium bicarb, as well as other pancreatic juices, trypsin and chymotrypsin and the other enzymes we've been talking about. A big squirt of this stuff comes out of the pancreas, goes into the intestine, where it helps improve the digestion of fats, of carbohydrates, and of protein. And this is the point at which raw foods that contain live enzymes can be very beneficial. According to Dr. Howell, who wrote the book Enzyme Nutrition, the pancreas can conserve, it can save some of its enzyme power if the foods that we're eating contain enzymes, if they're preloaded with enzymes. Eating raw saves the pancreatic enzymes. It conserves the pancreatic enzymes. And this is why you want to make sure at least a certain portion of your foods are raw foods, especially raw fruits and vegetables. Chewing your food really well can also help support pancreatic enzyme activity. It can also help conserve pancreatic enzymes. If you're dealing with pancreatitis, if you're dealing with digestive problems, if you have diabetes, using enzyme-rich food, using raw fruits, raw veggies, and chewing your food can help reduce the load on the pancreas. The saliva actually contains enzymes, many of which are similar to the enzymes that are secreted from the pancreas. So just chewing your food can have a huge, huge impact on digestive wellness. Once again, demonstrating how easy and simple it can be to stay healthy and well nutrited without resorting to the medical model, without needing drugs and without needing insurance companies and without needing doctors. If pancreatic insufficiency is a risk factor for malabsorption of nutrients, pancreatitis, certain forms of diabetes, even pancreatic cancer being serious problems, anything we can do to support pancreatic health can be very, very important for health and for longevity. Chewing your food well, allowing it to contact saliva for as long as possible. Ideally, you want your food to swallow itself. You want it to just slip down your throat. Eating lightly cooked and raw veggies. These are all inexpensive ways to keep yourself healthy and to keep yourself out of the doctor's office. And if you're already dealing with pancreatic issues, it becomes extra important to use some of these enzyme-conserving, pancreas-protecting strategies. All right, so the sodium bicarb and the pancreatic juices enter into the intestine. They enter into the intestine after the food leaves the stomach. Think of a car wash. As your car passes through the car wash tunnel, different liquids are squirted on the car and different brushes are activated, and one step kind of leads into the next step. One step triggers the rest of the steps. The digestive system is the same way. As food leaves the stomach, pancreatic juices are squirted onto the food. The sodium bicarb in the pancreatic juices are highly alkaline. They have a high pH. The food that's leaving the stomach is highly acidic. It has a low pH, and this acid-base combination has a huge impact when it comes to digestive wellness, which I'll talk about when we come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll be back on the Genesis Communication Network right after this.
Pharmacist Ben Fuchs knows the importance of proper digestion.
Make sure you take a look at the Ultimate Enzyme product. They're made with bile salts and fat digestion enzymes and protein digestive enzymes. And not only do the Ultimate Enzymes give you obvious benefits for digestion, but they can also help keep your blood flowing through your circulatory system. As most of you probably know by now, thick, sludgy, clotting blood is a serious risk factor for heart disease and stroke. Clearly, inappropriate and excessive blood clotting is a major health issue, and thick, sludgy blood is not just about heart health either. Sludgy blood can compromise oxygenation and nutrient delivery to all your cells and tissues and organs, and ultimately lead to almost any health issue you can name.
Concerned about proper digestion and heart health? Order Ultimate Enzymes by calling 866-735-2470. That's 866-735-2470, or on the web at brightsideben.com. That's brightsideben.com. Order today.
Gold. It's like nothing else on Earth. From the Romans through the Renaissance, from the Industrial Age to the Space Age, gold has weathered the test of time. For 6,000 years, gold has remained the ultimate store of wealth. According to the World Gold Council and the U.S. Mint, demand is at an all-time high. The stage is being set for the reemergence of gold as the common-sense alternative to a fiat paper currency that gets weaker every day. Midas Resources is proud to offer the hard-hitting report that arms you with the truth you need to protect you and your family from the Fed's plans for your hard-earned money. Don't gamble with your future. Call Midas Resources today and ask for your free copy of As Good as Gold. Call 1-800-686-2237 for the report the Fed hopes you'll never see. As Good as Gold can be yours by calling 800-686-2237. If you have ever thought about owning gold, you must read this report. Call Midas today at 800-686-2237.
September is National Preparedness Month, so make it a September to remember by getting your emergency food supply from the Freeze Dry Guy. On sale this month, our 2014 Stew Butter and Potatoes Unit. You'll get one number 10 can each of high-quality Mountain House chicken stew, vegetable stew with beef, pilot crackers, plus the highest quality dehydrated ABC stew, butter and potatoes for a total of 160 1/2 cup servings. Retail value $161.41, but not this month. The Freeze Dry Guy offers the 2014 Stew Butter and Potatoes Unit for only $123.93. Save over $37. Plenty of protein, veggies, carbs for energy, and tasty, hearty, storable food with a shelf life of over 25 years. Call 866-404-3663. Free shipping to the lower 48 states. Click freezedryguy.com or call 866-404-3663. That's freezedryguy.com. Hurry! The National Preparedness Month sale ends September 30th from the Freeze Dry Guy. The finest freeze-dried and dehydrated foods available anywhere for long-term storage.
Moms of America, stand up and stop taking abuse from your kids.
I pledge never to let my kid disrespect me ever again.
I pledge to stop letting my daughter walk all over me.
I pledge to stop living in fear of my son's anger.
I pledge never to feel like a bad parent ever again. Because I'm not.
I pledge to stop letting my child's behavior control my home.
I pledge to be a mom with kids who listen. A total transformation mom.
I'm Janet Lehman, co-creator of the Total Transformation Program. We created the Total Transformation to help parents with difficult child behavior. Now I'm giving it away free. All you need to do is get the program and let us know how it works for you. We'll let you keep it for free.
Call 1-800-256-7795. That's 1-800-256-7795. Call now. Call 1-800-256-7795. That's 1-800-256-7795.
Great minds think alike. The network for the independent-minded. The Genesis Communications Network. GCN.
All right, we're back on the bright side. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben. Thanks for joining us today. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, and 24/7 on the archive page at brightsideben.com.